Hi everyone, welcome to GUI Nihilist. Today we are going to talk about Odyssey, Argentina, and student protest. Great, right? Let's talk chronologically. So we'll talk with Argentina, Odyssey, and then student protest. I think so. I was supporting Argentina, and a lot of my friends and the internet was calling them Argentina. I do believe the Egypt match was a bit suspicious for sure. But Spain won it fair, and Spain once again proved it that football, you can have a Ronaldo or a Messi, but it's a team sport at the end of the day, and that teamwork will prevail over a single good player. However, it's the goats, like Ronaldo or Messi. I mean, as a character, both of them have, like, how much, Ronaldo at 41 have such a good body, and his zeal to work and strive for the better, and always being so hyperactive about his success, and giving the best work. That's really commendable about C Ronaldo. With Lionel Messi, and I mean, he's just a master. He's just a master of dribbling, and the passes, the assist he do, and especially I love the England versus Argentina match. That match was absolute cinema. I think Enzo Fernandez, that goal was just chef's kiss. That celebration, I mean, bro, why did he do that? He's going to like Chelsea, so he's not gonna get a sweet welcome. That's for sure. Um, but also the controversy about Argentina, liked by the FIFA president, that we all see his like facial reaction just changes. I think Argentina was you know, it was something that people would wanted to fail, and it just keep on exceeding the expectations. But I will completely say that Spain dog walked Argentina in the finale, and I do believe Argentina. Why did they even play the finale with like such dying spirits, even though they were playing with so much fucking energy? But it's okay, it's game. Spain did amazing, and I love um, many players from Spain. I'm just like, there's a defender whose son have autism. Big respect for him to not cutting his hair. Cruz, something his name is, amazing player. And then Rodri was great, although not deserving of the award. Lamine played average, but I mean, he is a future star. So yeah, that's about it. Odyssey now, bro. Like, Nolan is just a master. When I watched Odyssey, I was mind blown. I watched it in laser IMAX, because in India there is no 70 mm. I mean, there was one called Prasad, and there was in Gujarat, but those Prasad has been converted into a multiplex chain. Um, and the Gujarat one only plays documentaries. So you can't see it in 70 mm. You can see it in laser IMAX, and one of them is like in Lower Parel. I watched it there, and I loved it, and I loved. I watched it twice. I think so. It's like it is definitely not Nolan's top five. I think so. Oppenheimer, Mog's Odyssey, in terms of acting, in terms of cinematography. But I do believe Odyssey does have that fantasy element. It's like watching something on the line, like Lord of the Rings Two Tower or something. It's just an epic, and watching it in the big screen was just phenomenal. I think so. Ludwig Göransson just did. That guy has a fucking infinite glitch of getting Oscars and awards, because he was so good. His soundtrack, especially the Hades one, and those White Cannibal Soldiers. That was epic, bro. That was epic. I felt the score was so good, not because of the highs of the music, but because of the ambient music. Like, Ithaca is just a mansion, and like the castle is like an old ruin, and it's so basic. But the music just elevates Ithaca. It gives that land a meaning, a certain wowness. I don't know if the lighting is fucked up, but I look oily. Maybe my skin is oily today. Whatever. So yeah, Odyssey was pure cinema. I think so. Acting wise, I loved Anne Hathaway in that one, and I do love Matt Damon, and I think so. Tom Holland did great as well. Pattinson obviously was good. Now the student protest. Now I believe student protest was a monumental success, because in India what happens is that a lot of people have I don't know how to say this, but moti buddhi. It's like, you're just you're not going to do anything till the bull's going to hit your head. So you just got to make a decision. I believe uh, India stands for academia, right? In India, our IITians, our medical team are so proficient. They literally get six figures, five figures in Europe, America, because not because anyone can do that, but because they're so good at their job. And that kind of academics which we have, academics in India has always been, it's a big culture thing. So when there is a discrepancy of such level, of such neat exam, and no action has been taken, I think so it's right to fight for the academia, because this country stands on that. I don't know the politics about it. I don't want to go in that, because that's again is a can of worms that I don't want to open. But I will definitely say, in this country, if there is no right for academics, then this country won't exist the way India, you know academics and India is like really really important. So I can't even fuck with it, even though I was absolute shit in academics. So yeah, but yeah, I do agree with it. Like academics is keen, and I think so protesters did their best to sort of be peaceful and uh, nice. I mean, police brutality and all that I saw was bad, but uh, I don't want to. I won't talk about that, because that's something that I don't know, man. I don't want to do that now today. Other than that, I feel voices of a society should be heard, because if it's mute, then there is no, then it's not the right society, right? So it's very important to honor your word and raise the right questions. So that's Gui Nihilist for this week. I do want to create this videos every 2-3 days, so that there is a dialogue between you and me, and then we can also talk about great stuff. Also, the lighting is a bit chopped today, but I hope the voice is good. And it's always a pleasure to talk here, and to know these things. But yeah, Argentina, Odyssey, and student protest. So I hope you also liked all of those things. I would love to know your views on Argentina, student protest, and Odyssey as well. If you have time, if you have a moment to spare, why not like, share, comment? It will help me, and I would able to understand you better. So thank you for this opportunity, and gratitude. Have a great day, week, month, night, whatever. Bye.